Now, what if we could hear what your brain is doing while you are listening to music? Would I be able to figure out, by looking at brain scans information, what a person is listening to at that particular moment?
I went to see Eduardo Miranda, a classical music composer and the director of the Interdisciplinary Centre of Computer Music Research at Plymouth University. He explored this concept by scanning the brains of people while they were listening to music, and he used these functional MRI scans to create his latest music composition at the Peninsula Arts Music Festival.
The idea that we want to explore is that music might be a paradigm to describe how the brain works. We scanned various people. I chose 3 of them for my composition, a ballerina, Dan, who is a philosopher, and myself. The scanning was done while we were listening to the second movement of Beethoven's 7th Symphony. We can see very different reactions to specific moments in the music. I wanted to modify how the 2nd Symphony was composed by Beethoven, using information from these brain scans. Back here in the lab, Duncan Williams,
I'm a research fellow in music with artificial intelligence,
helped me to design some algorithm systems.
Symphony of Mind's Listening uses, again, some custom code to analyse the structure of the original Beethoven piece and then to recreate something based on that structure but controlled by the fMRI data of the 3 original listeners.
So Duncan, can you tell me what we can hear?
And you can hear there's a slight hint of the Beethoven in there. So there's something strange happened. It sounds to me like that might be an inversion because it's going up.
So that the recomposition is influenced by this new information.
With the minds of 3 people, computer processing and Eduardo's creativity, we get his piece, Symphony of Mind's Listening.
We are trying to find ways in brain formation, in patterns of brain formation, signatures that may indicate that we are feeling okay, that we are feeling maybe towards a state of depression or being sad. The dream is, can we use music as some sort of medicine or some sort of way to improve our mental life?
What do you think our music represents then, if it's created with our natural human responses?
What you're getting is a more organic bit of music. If there's a human response involved, even if it has to go through layers of processing on a computer, I think what you get out at the other end is more organic human experience than a purely computer-generated bit of music.
What if your organic emotional responses could do more than influence a piece of artistic work? What if a medium could detect these emotions and react to them? At the festival, another research fellow, Alexis Kirk, explored this with Duncan through the medium of film.
I thought of the idea of, well, what would happen if you actually measured people's biosignals and adjusted a film's plot? And yet, how does film react? There's no such thing, I thought. A film is a fixed thing. And then I thought, wait a minute, Alexis, why does it have to be a fixed thing?
Measuring our muscle tension, sweat, heart rate and brainwaves may reveal our subconscious emotions, and Duncan created algorithms that could allow these emotions to take control and, in a sense, take on the role of the director.
Many worlds, what we did is create a bit of custom software which looks at the biosignals, these 4 biosignals from the audience, and then selects the pathway through the film based on their responses, how sweaty they are, how excited they are, how tense their muscles are, or how fast their heartbeat's racing. And it guides the narrative through the different films based on those signals.
So, members of the audience were attached to monitors, and if they weren't excited enough whilst watching, the narrative would change in this algorithmic film. The audience showed mixed views.
I would definitely go to the cinema to be able to control what I saw, but not knowingly. So it would fit what I was feeling, because I'd feel that it would be more personalised.
What did you think about the aspect of being able to interact with the film that you saw on screen?
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't want to do that. No, I think the audience should be led along by the makers.
What would you say to those people that might call this manipulation?
I would say that they're right, but it's a word, and that I could easily give it another word. For example, emotional support for those who suffer from depression. But we've got to reap the potential benefits of this emerging technology. And as we know, music and film are so much to do with emotion. It's the emotional highs and lows, it's the excitement, it's the edge of the seat, it's the crying and all of these things. We can create media that gives a greater emotional impact if that media can respond a little bit in real time. But this is opening up a new arena where we can develop knowledge, what ways that we can learn about how people respond that we haven't been able to before. And I don't think it just has to be entertainment. It's anywhere where we want to helpfully change people's emotions, but in a more precise, profound and impactful way could benefit from this technology of intelligent computers.
Creating algorithms that can detect emotion is a new dimension of discovery and innovation in interactive media, and there may be potential for this evolving technology. The ideas behind Eduardo's and Alexis's work at the festival aim to demonstrate the principal elements of Eduardo's new research project. They hope to develop a computer capable of reading someone's emotions and writing music in response.
We like to have our emotions manipulated in this immersive way. We have technology that can understand more fundamental things about human emotion, about automated creativity, about automated film editing. So with that technology there, I feel we need to utilise it. Automated media can make you feel things, and potentially more powerful than any media has done before.